Greeting to all of us. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hendro Darmono. I'm at grade 11 and I'm studying at Deck Senior High School. Well, today I want to present my research about factors affect the ship performance based on the physics law.
Factors affect ship performance based on the physics law is my title. This is my document structure. Introduction. The ship is a transportation that is in the ocean and is controlled by a machine. Factors that can affect the work of a ship. In this study, researchers will focus more on factors that can be calculated mathematically and are also related to the law of physics. These factors are internal factors, including engine power as propeller, bow shape, and others. The next factor is external factors. External factors are factors that affect the performance of ships originating from the natural environment. The purpose of this research is to make the operation of the ship better, to overcome various factors that hamper the performance of the ship, to overcome various obstacles on the ship. The benefit of this research is that it helps the sailors to operate their ship more carefully. Research methodology. Objective research. Purpose of this research is to overcoming the problem related to the ship's operation, explain the factors that affect the ship, identify factors that can affect ship speed. Research question as you can see on this slide, and we will discuss it more at the next part. Research methodology. Methodology that scientists use to collect data. Researchers collect data about this topic by searching information using an interview method to the element based on their experience. Based on the data results that scientists collected, researchers want to adjust with the counting method and learn from previous journal. Information will be served with a table and picture that related to the research. Time and place of research as you can see on the table above. Result in analysis, internal factor, human resource, and external factor. Internal factor: ship size, ship resistance, ship's area, ship's load calculation, ship's draft calculation, ship's propulsion system, and ship's stability point is the main point that we will discuss. Internal factor: the ship we want to research is Starquet 2, which combined between power. The ship needs power and the ship needs speed because the ship needs to carries passengers. This ship has speed that cannot be more than 15 knots, and speed is commonly used in 12 knots. This ship uses a Nissan RF-10 engine. Because it's cheaper, it's convenient to detect problem, it's simple to fix it. In this research, researchers will focus on explaining internal, external, and human factors. Internal factors is factors from the inner part of the ship that is important to keep it from any problem. Other than that, human resources are an important factors that control all the ship based on his experience. Picture at the next slide. This is a body plan, and this is top deck, main deck, and below main deck. And this is the information that include at the below. This information show that this is of the ship. This is a table below shows the resistance measurement. And the table below shows the area measurement. And this is how we find the area of the ship. By counting the block at the horizontal line and the vertical line, we get that 34 blocks are in the horizontal line and 8 blocks are in the vertical line. So we multiply both of them and we get 272. And we multiply it with area of the one block, approximately 0.39. Oh, sorry, 36. In the case where the shape is irregular, so we use estimated method to cut a triangle and place them to the trapezoid next to them. Trapezoid. The picture above shows the bow of the ship, as you can see the picture above. And this is a table of the information for load calculation. Researchers find the result by using the formula on the next slide. This is the formula as you can see it, and the result you can see on the previous slide. And this is a draft calculation. Draft is a table above show the draft measurement. Researchers count the mid draft by using known draft. And as you can see, the formula that we use. Now, I will show the system power of the propulsion system unit. Researchers got the advanced speed of this ship is around 8 knots or 4.11559 meters per second. How this combination works: the engine rotates the shaft that rotates the propeller and being transmitted by gearbox. That comparison is 3 divided 1, and there is another calculation to find propeller. Researchers know that the comparison between the input rotation and output rotation is 3 divided 1. Then researchers want to explain if the input rotation is 1200 rpm or revolution per minute, and the output rotation is less than 1200 revolution per minute. But how researchers know the exact number? Here we got the formula. As you can see at this slide, and there are 3 points that we know in the stability. It is gravitational point, buoyancy point, metacentric point. The picture in the left shows the structure of the ship with the front view. And after researchers calculate all of it, researchers find the gravitational point by determining the coordinate to the keel of the ships. As you can see, this, and we got the buoyancy point to the waterline. As you can see it, this is the result. Human resource factor. Human resource is one of the determining factors to make the ship's performance become better based on their experience. Human resource in operating the vessel required accuracy, precision, and carefulness to know the weather condition with manual or with radar, GPS, eyes, and else. External factors are factors that affect the ship from outside the ship or matters such as sea, wave, wind, undercurrent wave, and else. This factor can affect the vessel's speed. It can obstruct the vessel's speed or support the vessel's speed. Next, conclusion. From the calculation above, researchers can conclude that the vessel's speed is affected by engine, gearbox, propeller, body design, and load ship. Due to the passenger vessel or surfing ship, this ship is a special design to operate on the wild seas whose challenge are a big wave. This vessel has strengths and weaknesses. Starquad 2 ship steering by using Nissan RF-10 is convenient to maintenance engine and efficient, easy to detect a problem, friendly cost, strong in use because the ship is wading across the Indian Ocean against a big wave. Nissan RF-10 engine weaknesses is, if we force a lot, the engine will heat up. Due to the limitation, this engine cannot rotate more than specified. This is cannot. Future work. Based on the data researchers collected, perhaps that other researchers will develop this research more. Researchers hope that the creation of an ideal ship in overcoming an obstacle in the seas resolve an accident. Because of that, it will be better to explore more about bubble bow resistant, friction resistant, effective horsepower, and other. This will help the owner to know all the obstacles. And here's the reference. Thank you for watching.